This week on the Spotlight, the 49ers got off to a good start, but where I was, Jack's Bar in Lansing, the fans hung in there and were hopeful that it would end better. And then we go to Sox Park, and we talk to this young man, Michael Taylor. He's trying to win a job. And then we also say congratulations to the Chicago Sky. They made the WNBA Finals, didn't win it, but they made it. This week. Check out my website, benkowski.com, for my weekly article and up-to-the-minute trivia sites. From wherever Chicago sports teams are making news, it's the 27th year of the Sports Spotlight. Flowers for every imaginable occasion at Lansing Floral Shop. Call them at 708-474-1212. They deliver. You've got to get to the Cove. Benkowski Trivia, Wednesday, September 24th at 8 p.m. Great people, great game. Easy to reach at 1750 East 55th Street, right at the lake. So go to the Cove. You can play my game and have a great time. See you over there. Wax on, wax off, salon and spa. I'm getting my hair cut there. 312-226-1473, 1044 West Taylor. With a 30-year Southwest Side tradition, Huck Finn is open 24 hours to serve you with great breakfasts like the Becky Thatcher, soups, great lunches, 1/3 pound burgers, clubs, and much more. Dinners from seafood to steaks to pasta, great donuts, and ice creams. With 3 locations at Archer and Damon, 67th and Pulaski, and 105th and Cicero. Stop in today. You know Huck Finn is open. The T-Wax Company, real estate investments, a chance for you to buy Chicagoland properties and have profit opportunities since 1985. Call my friend Mr. Thomas at 773-456-3057. Make money. The T-Wax Company. Lisa Davis, Insurance and Tax Services at 107th and Western, specializing in rollovers, tax recovery, tax resolution, auto, home, life, and business insurance. You can call them at 773-873-8977. They help me financially, and they'll help you. Lisa Davis. You should get to Union Park Bar and Grill, which is open at 11 a.m. daily at Jackson and Racine. A huge full bar, tons of screens, great sandwiches and appetizers, great staff, a parking lot, daily specials, always fun. You will have a good time at Union Park Bar and Grill. Start planning your Bears events. Jackson and Racine. So a blocked punt led to a 49er touchdown. That field goal made it 10-0 San Francisco after 1. So we're at Jackson, Lansing. A rough start for the Bears, but the game's got a lot of time left. Let's find out what people are saying and thinking. Tell us your name and how you enjoy Jacks.
My name is Sue, and we like to come up here because they have good bands and great pizza.
Wow, that's a good answer. And
my name, Nick Ostrowski, and the Bears don't look too good tonight.
No, not so far. What can they do to correct what they're doing?
Get rid of Jay Cutler.
All right, so, all right, that's a good answer. Okay, young lady, time for your close-up. Tell everybody your name and why you like Jack's.
I like Jack's because this is a good place to hang out.
Okay. And your name?
Tammy.
Okay.
Do not show my kids any of this.
What's wrong with having pizza and a beer in a bar?
Yeah, because they know I have had more than a pizza and a beer, okay?
All right, we're not very judgmental on this show. All right, we have more people to talk to. We enter the second quarter. We're still here at Jack's. People are reacting to the day. Tell us your name and what you like about the bar.
I'm Haley, and I like Miranda's awesome boobs.
All right, we'll have to get a shot of that later in the program. Also, good food and good drink here, too.
Yeah, totally. PBR, always love it. Pizza, they just did a pizza raffle. It's a good place to go.
Okay. And what about the Bears game?
I'm not a football fan.
But if they win, it's better than if they lose.
Always is. Always support Chicago teams, whether you like the game or not.
All right, that's well put. Thank you. All right, let's get back to that second quarter. Chris Conti, the much maligned one, makes a fantastic leaping interception to try to get some momentum back for the Bears. It was 17-0 when Cutler finds the amazing Brandon Marshall with the circus catch. And at least the Bears showed some pulse going into the half. Kelly is my coworker. We'll be talking to her right now. Kelly, tell us a few things that you like about Jack's.
Oh, yikes. Too many questions. Is this thing on?
Why, what you like about Jack's?
$6. I like the fact that I work here.
Kelly would like to introduce us to some of her friends. Go ahead.
All right, this is my girlfriend, Sherry.
Hi, Sherry. What do you like about Jack's?
I love it here. I love it that my girlfriend Kelly is working here now. She's awesome.
Good answer. You're wearing a Bears clothing. What do the Bears need to do to win this game?
2 more touchdowns.
Good mathematics. I love people who are good at math. That would do it. I have to track down my coworkers, and they'll tell you why you should come to Jack's. Tell everybody who you are and why this place is so good.
I'm Liz. I waitress and I also bartend. We usually have the buckets for $10. We also have our new towers that we do for domestics, $12 domestic towers. Then we also do the buffet on Sunday mornings. We do the buffet for the noon games. $5 buffet, all you can eat.
Yeah, there's a lot of noon games on the schedule.
There sure is, yes. This is a nice night game, but yes, we do have a lot of noon ones, yes.
All right, well, we've seen you at a couple more of those. Any thoughts about what the Bears need to do in the second half?
They need to kick some ass.
Simply put, good analysis. Thank you.
Thank you.
You've got to get to Lansing Floral Shop. Open at 8 a.m. daily. Besides a great array of live flowers, they have custom silks, Bridgewater candles. They want you to plan your parties early at a wide delivery area. They're located at 3420 Ridge Road in Lansing, or you can call 708-474-1212. Weddings, funerals, birthdays, anniversaries, and guys, try the No Reason flower. Believe me, it works. Lansing Floral Shop. Give them a call, 708-474-1212. Kim G. Sherman, psychotherapist, Des Plaines Wellness Center. Therapy for individuals, couples, families. Call 847-962-4849. I've known Kim for over 20 years. She is a true professional, and she will help you. Give her a call. Cornelio's Mobile Auto Glass. They come to you. You call them at 773-908-6081. Lowest prices, new and used. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. They'll do your windshield, back window, or sides. They did a great job for me. They'll do a great job for you, and you'll be amazed at how quickly they come in and finish it up. Cornelio's Mobile Auto Glass. Nuevo Leon, for the best Mexican cuisine since 1962. Serving every day from 7 a.m. to midnight, conveniently located 1515 West 18th Street, just a block east of Ashland in Chicago. Of course, they have breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and a wide range of menu items. Everything from steak, seafood, to breakfast, to chicken, pork, dine-in, carry-out, tacos, enchiladas, everything you can imagine, and great quality at Nuevo Leon, 1515 West 18th. We're talking to more of the staff and all the fun people. Tell everybody your name and why Jack's is so fun to you.
My name is Miranda, and Jack's is so fun to me because every time I come here, everybody knows my name, and I feel so happy to see all the people I love.
That's cool. What are some of the special things people should come in for, either on Bears nights or not on Bears nights?
Well, we have the new beer towers that are domestic $10, and then we give out free shots every touchdown, so that's also good. Every drink you buy, you get a raffle ticket, which is for the jersey at the end of the game. So we raffle up a Bears jersey.
That's all good. That's very, very well put. And you have some fans here, don't you?
I do.
Love Miranda!
It's a constant party, a never-ending party. In the third quarter, it becomes 20-7, and Charles Tillman injures his bicep. So serious trouble for the Bears, it would appear. So we're through 3 quarters. The Bears are threatening. It could be a ball game yet. And we're talking to fans. And please zoom out and show her number 89, Mike Ditka. That is a cool number to have. Tell us your name and why you pursued that number.
My name is Michelle Jesuit. I'm from Calumet City originally, Dalton now. And I just love Mike Ditka. I graduated high school in 85. And 85 Bears won the Super Bowl. So I love me Ditka.
Yeah, well, he was a great coach during that time.
Yeah, he was.
But you certainly did not know about his playing career, which I can tell you was a very good playing career.
Well, that might be, but I just absolutely love the 85 Bears. And I still love the Bears today. But, you know, it is what it is as we're going along right now.
Trying to put it all back together.
Right. If we bring Ditka back, I bet you we can win the Super Bowl again.
Well, I don't know. He might even dispute that. I mean, he's a good man, but he's 75 years old.
It's okay, but he's still a great coach.
Yeah, he's
a wonderful coach.
He's a great motivator. I want to ask you about Jack's. What do you like about Jack's?
I love the atmosphere. I love my bartender Kelly. I love just being around amongst friends and family.
That's all good.
It's a great bar.
Yes, that's what it's all about here. Family and friends. Ditka, the Bears. I mean, really, that's it in a nutshell.
The Bears.
So, 20-7, and then Cutler finds Brandon Marshall, and suddenly it's 20-14, and it's a 1-score game. And then Martellus Bennett and the Bears with the kick go up 21-20, and then he finds Marshall again. 28-20, the Bears shock San Francisco. What a great comeback. That is sweet. So the Bears pull it out in miraculous fashion against San Francisco, and fans are talking about it. Tell us your name and what you think about the game.
Awesome. I didn't pick the Bears to win in my pool, but I am so glad they won tonight. Amazing. Against San Francisco. I mean, we went to the Soldier Field, and we went to the United Club over there a couple years ago, and for the Bears and San Francisco, and all of a sudden, who is this freaking Kaepernick guy? And they slaughter the Bears.
Yeah, but now revenge is sweet.
And now it's very sweet.
Yeah.
Yes.
What is your name and why do you like Jack's Bar?
Colleen. And you know what? 2 years ago, we came here because my mom lives in the neighborhood. We just came here to watch a Bears game like 2 years ago. Very nice place, nice TVs, nice personality, nice people. And we're in the neighborhood again, and I say, let's go to Jack's Bar.
Yeah.
Love this place. Nice people, nice bartenders, nice specials and everything. Amazing.
It's like a good luck charm.
Thank you.
All right, sir, I know you're a North Suburbanite and you got to run. Tell us your name and what you liked about the night.
All right, Michael Polis, and I love coming to this place, just as Colleen was telling you. And as far as the game is concerned, I was very impressed with the turnovers. Kyle Fuller with the two interceptions. Brandon with the Brandon Marshall, with the 3 touchdown passes. Cutler came through, the offensive line, defensive line. It all came together. Some good play calls. I was very impressed. I didn't expect them to win. So it's a great game. It's a great victory for the Bears. They needed it after losing to the Bills last week, which shouldn't have happened. They have come back. I think this is going to turn out to be a turning point for the Bears.
No doubt. Thank you. Thank you. All right, let's keep it rolling. All right, fans. Bears win. Let's find out what people are thinking. Okay, tell us your name and what you thought about tonight's game.
My name is Dina, and I thought the Bears game were awesome. I had faith, confidence, everything, and this is my first time here at the bar, and I love it. I'll be back.
That's very good. All right, sir, tell us your name and what you liked about the night.
My name's Armando, and I love it. The food was great. I like the area. It's nice and quiet, and it's really, really good place to come and enjoy.
Can't ask for more than that. All right, young lady, tell us your name and what you liked about tonight.
My name is Susan, and this is the first time I've been here to Jack's. I was a little worried that they weren't going to win, so my crew was a little mad at me. I was just a little bit, not a lot, just a little bit, but they won. That's great. I'm happy. Let's go Bears.
And you'll come back to Jack's.
I will come back. I liked it here a lot. Yes.
All right, let's get a final comment.
In the end zone in the game's waning moments.
All right, tell everybody who you are and why you like the game tonight.
All right, my name is Marissa, and this is our first time trying the bar out. We love the food, pretty low-key, so nobody was bothering us. You know, my aunt didn't get any bar fights. That's always a good time. But yeah, it was overall just a really good time. Love the shots for every touchdown.
Yeah. I got a feeling you'll be back.
We'll be back.
Nothing can be better than when people say, we'll be back. And we'll be back right after these messages on the Spotlight Show.
With a 30-year Southwest Side tradition, Huck Finn is open 24 hours to serve you with great breakfasts like the Becky Thatcher, soups, great lunches, 1/3 pound burgers, clubs, and much more. Dinners from seafood to steaks to pasta, great donuts, and ice creams. With 3 locations at Archer and Damon, 67th and Pulaski, and 105th and Cicero. Stop in today. You know Huck Finn is open. Go play at Red Shoes Billiards, 12009 South Pulaski in Alsip, featuring 16 Brunswick Gold Crown pool tables, drop fluorescent lighting fixtures, and the fabulous grade of cloth. Call 708-388-3700. And now video gaming is available at Red Shoes from open till close. And don't forget, the Illinois Lottery, too. That's Red Shoe Billiards, 12009 South Pulaski. You've got to get to the Dirty Sock. Trivia resumes Thursday, September 25th at 8 p.m. Great food, great drink, great people at 93rd and Roberts Road. It's good to be back at the Dirty Sock. Come play trivia, hang out, 93rd and Roberts Road. See you then. Perfect Pitch Auto Repair at 108th and Kedzie does tune-ups, transmission, AC service, engine repair, tire repair, oil changes, and emission system repair. They're open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., and they've done a great job for me. Perfect Pitch Auto Repair at 108th and Kedzie. We're back in the Spotlight, and I'm watching a Sox game a week or so ago, and up to the plate for the White Sox comes Michael Taylor. And I'm like, who the heck's Michael Taylor? I don't even remember what he did, but I said, make a mental note. Find Michael Taylor and talk to him. So I've not really done all my homework yet, but maybe the chief will help me with this. That's Coach Mark Salas. Certainly what I read up will be shown in the graphics below. But Michael Taylor, bright kid that he is, will tell you a lot about himself in a succinct, off-the-cuff manner at the very beginning of this interview, and then we'll break it down. So here he is, pride of the Pac-10. Great. One of the things we do on our program is we try to educate the Sox fan on the newest players and what they're about and where they're from. So I'll take it from the top because I don't know you that well. We just met today. Tell a little bit to our audience where you got started in baseball, where you grew up, and maybe who you liked watching to play, individuals or teams.
Okay, well, a brief synopsis. I was born in Baltimore, Maryland. Grew up in Orlando, Florida. Went to school in California, went to Stanford. Was drafted in 2007 by the Phillies. Was there for 3 years. Traded to Toronto. Was there for 15 minutes. Then traded to Oakland. Was there for 5 years and was traded over to Chicago in June of this year. Spent the year in Charlotte and got recalled here in September. So.
Okay, well that's very succinct of you.
Yeah, that is.
But once I heard Stanford, I said, okay, now I know why. By the way, I don't know if you're aware of this, but one of your executive vice presidents of your team, Kenny Williams, has some Stanford experience. Have you had this conversation with him?
I have not, but I was aware that he was here, and we have another Stanford guy here as well. Scott Snodgrass is also a Stanford alum, so yeah, we're trying to take over the White Sox organization, I guess. I don't know, but it's a great place. I enjoyed my time there. Yeah.
Okay, well, tell us a little bit about what you did this year at the minor league level and how you hope to parlay it to some major league at-bats.
I think this year was a huge year of transition for me personally. I did some things to attempt to, I'd say, prolong my career is the short answer, but the long answer is just kind of maximize my effectiveness and really get to a point where I can possibly be effective at the major league level. I took a few steps backward to take a few steps forward, but by the end of the year, I really feel like I've come a long way with my game and my approach, and I'm just hoping to continue to build on that, and hopefully some of that shines through up here in this audition.
Well, it's an interesting choice of words. In terms of hitting, what were some of the strides you felt you made?
Well, for most of my career, I've been a pretty still hitter, which can be a good thing, but can also be a little negative without some rhythm. I mean, it's extremely difficult to hit without some sort of momentum and rhythm, especially at the major league level where you're talking about facing the best pitchers in the world, and their whole goal is to get you out of balance. So I had to try and find a way to create a rhythm for myself that I could repeat and use against major league arms. So that's what I set out to do, and I've taken some steps towards that. And obviously, you're ever growing in this game, but I'm just continuing to hopefully take those steps forward, and I feel like I took a couple of giant steps this year, and hopefully I can continue to perfect those.
Were there hitters that you enjoyed growing up? You enjoyed watching them play, or read about their success that you maybe emulated?
There's guys I always wanted to emulate, and I got into Pro Bowl and I realized that I wasn't quite that good. But I love Vladimir Guerrero growing up. I love watching him play. Even some of my contemporaries, Andrew McCutcheon's another guy whose swing I really love. When I was a little kid, I used to love Willie Mays and those guys just because of the lore and their ability to do everything on the baseball field. I was always impressed with guys who could make an impact both offensively, defensively on the bases. So that's always someone I wanted to be. Obviously, maybe the poor man's version of some of those names I threw out there, but those are the guys that I look to and I say, wow, I'm really impressed with what they can do on a baseball field.
Well, I think anybody is a collection of the people that preceded them, and they try to take maybe some of the best elements of different people and combine it into their own composite game, if you will.
Yeah, I mean, you hope you can do that, obviously. I mean, those group of guys, those are really special names, but you kind of look at what you can do, what your skill set is, and how can you use that on the baseball field to help a team win. I mean, that's at this level, that's the name of the game. So, whatever you do well, do it extremely well, and hopefully someone who makes decisions says, you know what, that guy fits into our plan. So,
moments ago, I was talking to Marcus, and he was talking about playing different positions. Where do you stand on that in terms of your outfield flexibility?
Well, it's funny. I just got recently back into left field. I mean, I played left field earlier in my career. In the last couple of years, I've kind of been an exclusive right fielder. I've run into center field in a pinch here and there. I feel like we have some pretty good center fielders here, so it's probably not going to be necessary. But corner outfield guy, and I'm learning left field. Pretty quickly working with Debo and our Trick and some of our other outfield guys. So either one of those corner spots, I'm comfortable with.
There's a pretty well-seasoned coaching staff here, and a guy you might tap into when you mention some Baltimore roots is Harold Baines. Not sure if you're aware of some of his career numbers, but they're massive, just short of 3,000 hits. I think more RBIs than anybody not in the Hall of Fame. I mean, he really is a guy that you might want to pick his brain a little.
Yeah, I joked with him the other day. I asked him, said it took him 22 at-bats to get his first career hit. It only took me 5, and I told him I'm only about 2,800, 600 some odd hits behind him. So, we laugh a little bit about that, but obviously, I mean, all you have to do is look at his baseball card to know what the impact he had on this game and the seasons he played. So he's on the bench, and I was actually talking with him about my swing a little bit in the cage earlier. And anytime you have those kind of eyes on you, they can easily identify little flaws or breakdowns or ways that you can make yourself better. You better use it.
Well, you seem to have a great understanding of where you're at and why you're here, and
I eat on the pasta twice just...
Salerno's Restaurant and Pizzeria at Grand and Racine is the place to go before United Center Pavilion, Bulls, Hawks, Cubs, and Sox too. Dine in or carry out with great family recipes, including homemade pastas, steaks, seafood, a great fun bar area. Meet people, have a tremendous time. At Salerno's Restaurant and Pizzeria, Grand and Racine, you'll find a great variety of foods for you to enjoy at Salerno's.
Perfect Pitch Auto Repair at 108th and Kedzie is great. Tune-ups, transmissions, AC service, engine repair, tire repair, oil changes. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. They do a great job for me, and they'll do a great job for you. They're quick, and they don't charge an arm and a leg. Perfect Pitch Auto Repair, 108th and Kedzie. You've got to get to Shelton Fireworks, the world's largest warehouse, off Interstate 94, exit 22B in Porter, Indiana. Row after row of the best fireworks anywhere, from the little ones to the grand finales that'll end your show. Birthdays, anniversaries, graduations, in addition to the 4th of July. Just get over there to Shelton Fireworks now. Then you can reload by the time summer comes. Shelton Fireworks, I-94, exit 22B in Portage. Reggie's is a great place with tons of music, interesting people and staff, great food and drink at 21st and State. And amongst the cool things they have, Benkowski Trivia. All shows are now Monday at 6 p.m. Reggie's, 21st and State, a fun place. We're back on the spotlight. We're flashing back to 1990. Bobby Thigpen, now a coach with the Sox, was playing then.
Back as a pitcher individually, or if you look back as a team, the highlight films, you'll see some of those plays that they're going to end up going and getting for you. So, when you see a ball come off a bat pretty good and you turn around and the first thought is, uh-oh, it's in the gap, and then you turn around and you see one of them cut it off. That's what makes you really feel good when you're out there on the mound and see that happen.
How about seeing action in the fourth decade?
VOC, right there, Pat. Victim of circumstance. A lot of guys have played 20, 24, 5 years and haven't played in 4 decades. It's just a matter of when you start. I just happen to start at the right time. If I started a year later or, 5 or 6 years earlier, that would never have happened, so.
Shooting for 5?
Ask me in August.
Can you talk about a little extra adrenaline pump, if there is such a thing, on an opening day, regardless of whether it's the last one here or anywhere?
Opening day is always pretty special. It's the rebirth of America's pastime after a dormant winter, and it's pretty exciting. Just like when the apple trees blossom and the cherry trees blossom, that's a time of celebration.
Pretty poetic. Thanks. This week's show has been brought to you by the Lansing Floral Shop. Call for your flowers at 708-474-1212. Huck Finn, a great wide-ranging menu, along with donuts and ice cream. Open 24 hours at Archer and Damon, 67th and Pulaski, and 105th and Cicero. In-print graphics, leaders in booklet, perfect bound saddle stitch, very competitive pricing, 708-396-1010.